I'm making my dog bark. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I picked up just a couple things. There was some promotion that if you spent a certain amount, then you could get the cyber bag. And so this is cyber bag number 1. And I'll show you what's inside of here, just in case you're interested in getting one of these. But it's a good time to get little bonus extras when you are checking out online. So don't forget that if you are doing holiday shopping and you're picking up stuff, to add the promos, because I got this whole entire bag of sample size products for free. Okay. So one of the things that I've been wanting to try and super excited to try is the Patrick Ta Major Sculpt Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. So this is very luxurious packaging. So I picked up the shade She's Bronzed. There's a cream and a powder inside here. So I finally also got my hands on the Natasha Denona HyGlam Concealer. Brightening, hydrating, crease-proof serum concealer. So we'll put this to the test. The shade I got is P3. Since I was at it, I saw this little Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. It's the mini Triochrome palette, and it's 5 eyeshadows. But I just thought that these blues were so gorgeous. Like, I can't say enough about these products by Natasha Denona. Like, I've never tried eyeshadows so good. The pigment is amazing. They last a long time. You never have to touch up your eyes. And the best thing is that the pigment, that the glittery shades aren't super chunky glitter. They're very soft and just add a sheen instead of looking too glittery. I did go ahead and grab one last thing. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills mini eyeshadow palette in the Sultry edition. So where should we start? There was another thing that was not sold at Sephora, but I did order this week, and these are the BK Beauty Core Edition brushes. So we can also try those, even though you have to order these through their website. I feel like we should start with the bronzer because I've been dying to try that. So the Patrick Ta bronzer in She's Bronzed. So let's see what kind of packaging we have. Okay. So here is our beautiful package with the mirror finish in like a rose gold. My pan is a little bit disheveled. Okay. So when we open it up, it is a cream on the top with a little protective cover. So that's good. And then down below we have our powder. The package itself is very much reminiscent of the Tom Ford. Like, see how that opens? And it's got like the little lip. The difference is it's backwards. So see, it's super similar to the Tom Ford. But this one is a cream with a highlighter. But quality packaging. It's even a little more heavy duty than the Tom Ford. And obviously like a lot cheaper. So hopefully I'll like this as much as I like the Tom Ford formula. Let's see. I am picky about my bronzer and I don't like it to be too warm. So I'm really, really hoping that this isn't going to be too warm. And what I'm dying to try is this cream. I'm just going to take a small brush and just dip into this. Let's just touch it on the back of my hand and see what kind of color we have here. Okay, so nice rich color. Looks like it's got sort of a golden sheen to it. So very pretty. So This is definitely gonna be a bronzy formula and not one that's gonna be too warm, right? So once we have that, that is gonna be really, really nice for contour. I can tell you already, like, that's beautiful. So the texture on this is quite silky, and it dries down to almost feeling like nothing is on your skin. So it's not tacky, it's not slippery, it's not powdery. So it kind of just melts into your skin, which is really beautiful and exactly what you want for a contour. So far, I'm really liking this. It's not orange, and it's not going to give you that too warm of a shade. So the next thing we should try, if I can find my brush, so we should try the bronzer. So I'm just going to swatch a little bit here. So I'll swatch a little bit on my hand. So this bronzer is very, very light. So that is a very light color, but I think going on top of the other one, it will bring it out. So I think that these are both meant to be used together. So where I've applied that contour bronzer color, I'm just gonna go right on top of that with the bronzer. So that's what's gonna make it stand out. So just a tiny bit of a gold hue as far as the finish goes. It's kind of like, it's kind of hard to build up at first, but I think if you first use the cream color as your contour and then go in with this bronzer on top, that is what's going to be the magic combination. So this is not orange at all. You can build it up. You can definitely build it up. So the finish of it is reminding me a lot of the Hourglass bronzer. So I think I'm gonna love this. It's beautiful packaging. All of the products by Patrick Ta I've been amazed by. I mean, just so good. Their matte lipsticks are amazing. The blushes, so good, so good. So I think I'm really gonna love this and use this a lot. I actually like this better than the Tom Ford, just so you know, just for reference. And it's a very good alternative for the Hourglass. I'm actually replacing that in my drawer. I'm replacing the Tom Ford in my drawer with that one. Very pretty. I want to try this concealer. So, aging under eyes. I have heard that this is a godsend, and I am curious to see if I have picked, one, the right shade, and two, if this is crease proof as it says. Hydrating Serum Concealer is what this is supposed to be. I got the shade P3, which I think is a little bit of a peach tone. So close match to my actual skin tone. It's not gonna be super brightening because I chose the color closest to my regular skin tone. But what I got this for was kind of to cover up age spots, redness, darkness, and I didn't really get this for my under eyes necessarily, but what I want to do, maybe just for today, is to just put a little bit under here. There. Let's just test this out. I am going to do a video coming up soon, just going over all of the amazing concealers that I have, and it's going to touch on uses, where you want to use certain concealers, under eye concealing, all of that. So I will do a deeper dive into this soon. But this so far is blending like a dream right into my skin. Like its texture is so good. And it's doing its job. It's covering up redness. All I'm doing is tapping it a few times and it's in and it's doing its job. Like incredibly well, I gotta say. What I wanted this for was for the rest of my face. And now that I can see how well this works, I want to get even one more tube of this in a lighter shade so that I can use it under my eyes because I love this. Wow. Gorgeous. Jeez. I was not expecting it to be that good, you guys. Like, honestly, you tap it like a couple times and it's in and it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Wow. I love all Natasha Denona's products though. I mean, I fell in love with her eyeshadows, you guys, and I just can't find anything comparable. I can't find anything I love more than her eyeshadow palettes. They are just so beyond good. So if you haven't tried them, splurge on yourself this Christmas maybe and just get one and your life will be changed. I mean, you will just never be able to go back. You will never be able to go back. And this is the same thing with this concealer. I'm telling you right now. Like, wow. Wow. Natural finish, high coverage, easy to blend in, just beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yay. I knew that I was gonna love it. Dang it. I've been waiting for like a week to try this, you guys. Oh my god. It's been sitting on my vanity and I have been looking at it every day. And this is every bit as good as... No, this is better than any concealer I've ever tried. It's like the perfect shade. That is the perfect shade for all over my face, but I am gonna want to get one more tube of this in a lighter color so I can go right under my eyes for that very brightening look. But already, like, this looks so good. Wow. The finish! Jeez, it's so pretty. This concealer is so pretty. So there's two different concealers that I saw on the website. So there was the HyGlam concealer, which was not the first one that popped up. This one I had to actually type in HyGlam concealer, right? There was one more that popped up first, and that's not the one. It's probably good too. I'll have to try it at some point, but this one, gorgeous. Wow. I love it. I love it, you guys. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. What should we try now? So I have two different eyeshadow palettes. So I have the Natasha Denona, which we know is going to be good. Like, we already know this is going to be good. Or I can try the Sultry eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've also been excited and patiently waiting to try this one. So it looks like this is a smoky eyeshadow collection featuring neutral, cool tone mattes and metallics. And normally I like a warmer eye, but I thought this one looked really nice to try. These are just some very classic, like, natural, neutral looking colors that I thought I could use as just like everyday makeup, and then if I wanted to, create a smoky eye with this. Maybe I should swatch these. So the first color is like a pearly taupe. So there's our first color. Got nice color payoff already. So there's the next color. Ooh, that's pretty. And then we've got kind of like a brown coming here. Next, that is one of the matte shades. Pretty. So this one is like a warmer brown. So now I've got a shimmer. So this one is like a, almost like a champagne shimmer. Okay. And I've got a darker brown. That one would be pretty. Ooh, that one is a neutral brown. That is gorgeous. Love that. Okay, and then I have almost like a taupe color. That one's pretty too. Very natural. Okay, one more shimmer here. This one is more copper than the last. Oh, that one's like a rich kind of brown. That's pretty. And then just a classic black. I'm going really light with the black because I have a feeling that's going to be hard to get off my arm, but that is a pretty palette. Awesome if you wanted to try some shimmers, but you wanted to have matte options as well. And of course, if you wanted to have a few options for different liners, which I always love, but those are so pretty. Wow. These are also a little bit hard to come off, so I know that these are gonna last a long time on my eyes. So that's a good sign. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a little bit and see what the color payoff is. I think I'm gonna take this color here, kind of tap away the excess. And then just kind of right in my crease here, apply a little bit. It is still daytime and I don't want to go too crazy with the colors, but I think this is gorgeous. This is actually going on so easily right on top of the eyeshadow that I already have applied this morning. It is not patchy, so that's a great sign for layering. You should not have any issue with blending. So that's always something that I worry about. I kind of have a hard time blending some of my eyeshadows, like the Makeup by Mario matte eyeshadows. I always have the hardest time blending. Like I love them and they are such a good neutral palette, but the blend is a lot harder than say the Natasha Denona or the Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is great. They're very pretty. I think I'm gonna grab a little of this darker shade and just go kind of right in the outer corner, right by my lash line. Just to kind of deepen this here. Pretty. Yep, that blends so good, you guys. Wow. I was a little bit worried when I first dipped into the pan because it had quite a bit of fallout just trying to grab it with my brush. And these are good brushes. These are the Angie Hot and Flashy detail brushes. And so it's definitely not the brush. It's a little bit of fallout, but I'm not noticing it at all underneath my eyes. So that's great. But I'm just kind of building up a little here. So then I think I'm going to grab one of the shimmers just to try it. I think I might just take this one right in the middle because it looks so bright and I feel like it's going to have a nice payoff. So let's see. Oh yeah. That's gorgeous. So a little bit of fallout there just in my lashes, but It's minimal. Wow, that's pretty. Really pretty. This is the first eyeshadow I've ever tried from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I really love it. I really love it. This is great. Just blends like a dream. Wow. Pretty. What do we think? Is it a winner? I love it. I love it. And you can really do a nice natural look with that, or a bold smoky eye. I love the diversity of this palette. So that is definitely a great one. The reason I picked up this Natasha Denona palette is because I really fell in love with these two blue shades. And I thought I could use them as liners, or, you know, just a little bit under my eyes to kind of make my eye color pop. Or even this one, because it matches my eye color pretty much exactly. So I think I might just take a little bit of each of these just to swatch them for you. So here is the blue shade. Pretty. Oh my goodness. Next is the kind of a green metallic shade. Oh my god, that's like mermaid vibes. That is giving mermaid. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, now I have like a deeper blue. Ooh, that one's like greenish. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, and then I've got the light blue. Oh my god, I'm in love. Wow, these are so richly pigmented. Oh my goodness. So that one's more of a matte shade, and then here comes another shimmer. Gorgeous. Wow, these are even more beautiful than I was expecting them to be. I don't know why I even questioned how gorgeous those would be, but holy crap. Like, come on. That is unbelievable. So what you're maybe not able to pick up on the camera is that this one actually shimmers into like a purple shade. It's like green and purple. Wow. Wow. This one is like Ice Queen. It's blue and kind of frosty, and it's got all these different kinds of glitter in it. Wow. But not bulky glitter, like just such a sheer color. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think I'm going to, underneath my eyes, maybe put a little bit of this color. Maybe just right in the middle. Let's see what this does for my eyes. Oh my god. Wow! That makes my eyes pop. Oh my goodness. That's gorgeous. Holy crap. Did that not just like make my eyes look so green? Wow. In love. In love with this. Kind of just want to put a little bit of this blue out on the outer corner. I'm gonna have so much fun with this eyeshadow palette. I can already tell you right now. Oh, it's everything, you guys. It is everything. Wow. How beautiful is that? Oh, wow. I love the ease of these products. Like, I can't even tell you. How pretty. Wow. The ease that eyeshadow goes on is insane. And it's just like, the camera will never do it justice how beautiful it is in person. Like, it's truly some of the easiest, most richly pigmented, like beautiful, beautiful shades I've ever tried. Like, look at how effortlessly that just went on. And kind of just melts onto your lid without any fallout whatsoever. So pretty. I love it. You guys, this is a great way to start trying the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes because the bigger ones are pretty expensive, but these small ones are very reasonable for how much you get, how long they last, and how gorgeous they are. Like, you can just use the tiniest amount of these and you just get the best color payoff, just the most beautiful eyeshadows you will ever try. Guarantee you. So gorgeous. Wow. So the last thing is these brushes that I got, which I ordered online. The first set of these brushes I got were the BK with Angie Hot and Flashy, and I love this brush in particular. It came in the Angie Hot and Flashy like core set, and I use this every day for my blush. It's just kind of like a tapered blush brush, and I use this for my blush or my bronzer every single day, and I love it. It's so soft, so nice. But I got a set of those, so the next set that I purchased is just the core 5-piece brush set for face. So I'm hoping, because I use that brush every day, that there's another one kind of similar to that in here, because I want one for my bronzer. Oh wow, these are so soft. I die. Okay, so similar but not exact. But here is kind of like a stippled brush. It's not angled, so I think this one will be good for getting that contour line. So there's that. Then we have a smaller kind of, this looks like a bigger like doe's foot. So you could use that for probably any kind of foundation or wet products for larger areas that you want to blend out your concealer. So there's that one. I've got kind of like a dome shaped. That will be good for applying things under eyes, like powder, getting into smaller areas of the face. Then we have an even smaller little tapered one. I think I'll use that probably for highlighter. Ooh, nice. Or even just like contouring smaller areas of my face. And then there's one more. And this one looks like it's like a flatter brush. That's probably for nice blush application, or I don't know. I'll have to read what each one of these is for, but I can't say enough about how much I love these brushes. Like, they are just so beautiful, soft, like on another level quality, right? And I've tried like the Morphe brushes, and they're soft, but like these are unbelievably soft. These are very good quality. And they honestly make me not like my Morphe as much. So if you're not ready to not love your regular brushes anymore, then I probably wouldn't get these, because after you get good brushes, you're not going to want ones that are lesser quality. Even buy a good brand like Morphe. you're just going to want these. And this is my second set and I'm loving them. So if you want more information on these, comment below. I'll tell you all you want to know. And you can get these at bkbeauty.com and the shipping is super quick. So anyway, if you guys are new here, I just wanted to say welcome to my channel. I am so happy that you're here. I am a makeup enthusiast. I am always trying new products. This is all unsponsored content. It is my opinion. I have new videos every Friday. I do hauls, I do fashion, I do makeup reviews, and I would love to have you here. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.